Hey, Miss that lovely time. It is Wednesday. How's everybody feeling today? Did you drink some water? I know I gotta thread ones up, but I ain't look at it yet. So we're gonna do that one. Today's one is hope. Hope. Where can I choose hope? Romans 15:3. Hope. I'm hoping that today's gonna be a good day. Hoping that things work out in my favor. Where can I choose hope? What's the definition of hope? And if you're new here to my channel, my name is Zion. She's a 25-year-old woman trying to get her life right with Christ, let alone just help everybody out mentally in all aspects. But hope is an optimistic state of mind and feeling of trust and desire that a desired event or positive outcome will happen. It combines a strong wish for something with a belief that it's possible, even when success is not guaranteed. So where can I choose hope? That could be in a lot of things. Like, because it's saying it combines a strong wish with something, a belief that it's possible. Like today, I was supposed to be doing something. I was supposed to be going somewhere, and then this morning I was like, you know what? I just clean out my car instead, run a little bit of errands, and call it a day. I was hopeful to have a productive day, even though I didn't do what I wanted to do. You know, it's crazy. It's Romans 15:13. It's highlighted. So I've been here before. Um, and it says, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing through the experience of your faith, that by the power of the Holy Spirit, you abound in hope and overflow with confidence in his promise. So when you have hope, having hope is like it's like a second term of faith, because faith you're believing, but like hope is like you're very optimistic about it. You're positive about it. Like, you're hoping that, it's going to be good and you're going to be glad in it. You're hoping that this outcome, no matter how it might not look successful in your eyes, it still works out in itself. Like you're hopeful. Where can you choose hope? You can choose hope in your relationships. You could choose hope in your work ethic. You could choose hope in your parenting. You could choose hope in yourself because it combines a strong wish for something that is possible. If you're believing that it's possible to be a better you, that's hope. You're being hopeful and like ecstatic of like, okay, I can be this person. I can be truthful. If you're hopeful, it's just you're having that optimism even if it doesn't work out. So like let's say you hope to have a positive attitude, but yet during at some point of that day somebody irritated you, even though it wasn't a success that you went the whole day without an attitude, you were still hopeful and you still, you tried your best. You got to majority of the day without having an attitude. We have our slip ups and everything, but that's what's like being hopeful. It's that actual feeling of anticipation, a person or thing that brings promise or the goal you wish to achieve. So like with this walk with Christ, because I'm here for my believers and non believers, with this walk with Christ, you gotta be hopeful that even though it might not look how you want it to be, God has something promised for you at the end. Even though it might not be how you want the outcome to go, like or the journey towards it, something, you're hopeful and you know that something is promised. It's a verb, want to something to happen and expect trust that it might. Unlike a casual wish, hope often carries a deeper personal drive or resilient confidence that things can improve. Yeah, you got to be hopeful every day, no matter what you got going on. You know that, hey, your bills might be due, but you're hopeful and you do something towards that and believe that the outcome is going to come out. You can be hopeful as far as like, it says on a deeper level. So, like, for example, and I can only talk about me on here. whenever I was going through the rough patch, very rough patch in my marriage, there's like a small part of hope in me. Like, I'm hoping that it does work out. And as having that hope, because you know how to say it, take a mustard seed of faith, it worked out, or was building up to working out, you know? So it's like, you have to have that believing, because if you don't believe in it, then it's not going to happen. There's no hope there. It's not going to happen. So, like, another sense, children, your child is acting a fool, cutting up, doop 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 doop, and you hoping that they're gonna get their stuff together right. You believing in them that they're gonna get it together. But then, even when it's not guaranteed, that success is not guaranteed, you're still hopeful in your children that they're gonna do better. Friendships, all we can do is hope for our friends to, it might not align all the way all the time or be successful with the conversations we have, but we still hopeful that they steer in the right direction. Jobs, you got to be hopeful in your work ethic. Every day at work might not be the same. Every day you might, like today, I was like, I'm going to the store and everything, and there's a huge crash in where I was going, and it kind of backslided me, but I was still hopeful that I get my errands and everything done on time and be back home so I could get ready for work and everything on time. And I had that hope, and here I am, before it's time for me to go to work. So you just gotta be, hopeful. May God of hope fill you with all the joy, and then like be happy with and at peace with it. Like I said, joy and peace. You can't control everything. Like I couldn't control that car accident, but I was yet hopeful that I'm gonna make it to where I need to go and do what I need to do. And I did. Was it annoying sitting in that line, just sitting there for a little bit? Yes. But God. As far as like I said, my marriage, but God. Work, but God. Mental health, but God. And like I said, for my non-believers, you just really gotta look, to each his own on here, because I don't judge nobody. I know my firm believing and everything, but it's more just a sense of you gotta have hope in yourself. You gotta start internally, to brew that positivity that you want to keep going, because you know that's how it is. But me, it's really but God for me, because everything that has been out of my control, and yet I'm having hope where I could choose hope, I choose my hope in God, because He's just been making it work. Even though it looks crazy, He's just been making it work for me and building me and molding me. So it's like, it's in the Word, and it's really how we take it. So where can I choose hope? God, only God can do it for me. And just have hope in yourself. Really, just be hopeful and positive with it, even though if it sounds crazy, like, I hope, I stay financially stable. I hope you got to just put it in there, speak it out, and believe it, and be positive with it. Don't just be saying it, like, oh, I hope this goes right for me. No, I really hope this goes good for me. Because it's like that, what does it say? That positive outcome, that desire, that trust, that feeling. You put your heart in it. Yeah, there we go. Putting your heart with it. And yeah, that's our lovely time. Again, if y'all new here, my name is Z. I'm just a 25-year-old trying to get her life right with Christ, let alone just help us all out mentally together, because everybody just trying to make it through this world. So I give a little bit of Jesus. I also give a little common sense. Not common sense, but look, we learning as all we go. And we're going to try to be hopeful and keep it going. For my people that have been on here, hey y'all, I hope y'all doing well. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all really have been supportive, and I appreciate it for real. I'm doing this for me, but I love it for y'all. And I'll see y'all again for lovely time.